How is everyone feeling about Donald Trump officially being under arrest? I just wish more people understood that he's being charged for things that he did before he became president, for using campaign money as his own piggy bank, something politicians are frequently accused of, but rarely seem to be held accountable for. Of course, I don't expect anyone to change their opinion of the man, or their potential vote. That ship has long sailed. Yes, please. Can actions please have consequences? For everyone. This is every R for the past generation. Oh, I'm clearly guilty of a crime. Yeah, well, everyone else does it. Lately they skip the first step and just start accusing others of what they are guilty. From pedophilia to money laundering, any Republican making an accusation at this point ought to be investigated for the same. Seriously. I feel like anyone in a position of power should be held to even stricter standards than us Joe Schmoes. Cops, politicians, CEOs, etc. should walk the line with fear in their hearts. In America, they don't walk the line, they use it for pissing contests while the rest of yous try to avoid the piss. The biggest distinction between the two sides. I 100% agree, and if Biden commits a crime too, I would want him to be held accountable. I voted for Biden not because he is my Lord and Savior or anything, I voted for him to get the cult leader out of our government. Still waiting on a good presidential candidate to come along. Maybe someday we will get our Zelensky. Hunter Biden. If he also is breaking the law. If they're still all fixated on the laptop and whatever secrets it holds. Hunter Biden was under investigation by the FBI as far back as 2018. The laptop was seized by the FBI in 2019. Folks, this time frame falls squarely within the reign of Donald Trump, who could have easily told his DOJ and FBI to make the case. And then, nothing happened. No grand jury vote to indict or arrest Hunter. It's cause they think it's a game. They literally think we're just trying to gain an advantage in the game, so they threaten to erase that gain with another action to make it even again. It's all about winning and showing the other side is cheating, so they have justification to do what they are accusing them of. This has nothing to do about doing what they think is best for the country, but winning to force what they believe is best for the country at all costs. I've been hurt before. Oh come on baby, we live in a country where rule of law matters and actions have consequences. Never again am I trusting my heart to Lady Justice. These charges are very unlikely to hold any jail time even if found guilty, since Trump is a first-time offender. The most important thing about this is that it sets a precedent that former presidents can be charged. She's blind for a reason. Reality doesn't count, only who has more money to tip the scales in their favor. Lady Justice signed an NDA. IIRC, the charge isn't for using campaign funds. The problem is if you use money to pay for something for the benefit of your campaign, it has to be accounted for, and if it wasn't accounted for, that's a campaign finance violation. Let's wait and see what all the other charges are, but that specific charge likely won't lead to anything more than a fine. I felt that. That isn't correct. He is in trouble for not using campaign money, and what they are trying to prove is that it directly helped his campaign and therefore should have been reported as campaign money. We must start making them all accountable, then let this be the start of it. And yes, I'm saying for Biden too, if Biden commits crimes, I want him to be held accountable as well. If Hunter Biden did commit a crime, same thing. It's time to start holding our politicians and rich to the same legal standards the rest of us like you and me have to follow. I think this might be the most level-headed response in here. Thanks mate. What I like is the counter-argument about Hunter Biden whatevers. Like bruh, if he also is breaking the law, arrest him too idgaf. None of us have a cult-like relation to any politician the way these Trump supporters do. Right? I don't care about Hunter Biden, toss his ass in jail if he did something illegal too. You had plenty of time to try it. Throw every politician in jail for all I care. Probably make the country better overnight. This opens the door for any former president to be prosecuted. Oh, nice. Promise. Same thing happened with Epstein's Island. Megetz tried to argue, but Bill Clinton also V-sided the island, so he'd be investigated and possibly arrested too. And they were apparently shocked that the response was good. Fuck them both. Lock them both up. I don't give a fuck.